first-year student of International Relations at SU University, and this is my report video for the 7th week of the Better Career Academic Program. And this time I decided to shoot my report video in an unusual way, in an unusual format, in a format of a vlog. So right now one seminar class ended, and this week the students are writing their second quiz, and the quiz is based on topics like realism, liberalism and constructivism. So they're analyzing one case. Again, I'm so sorry, but I realized that after that video I forgot to take videos at the university, but I hope that I can do that next week, because I think it would be really interesting to add more videos from the university. And talking about the 7th week, this week was one of the busiest but also one of the meaningful weeks for me. The first big thing that I worked on was creating and posting a video about the Better Career Academic Program on Instagram. And honestly, editing that video was one of the hardest things that I've ever done, and it took me 2 days to finish. But also through this process I learned so many new editing techniques and features, and in the end I realized how much I enjoy editing these kinds of videos. It was challenging but also really fun. So another important part of this week was planning the IR quest. Together with Mireille and Lekabel, we prepared a post announcement for Instagram, created a Google form for registration, and designed an edited photo for the post. And at first we were deciding between doing a quiz or a quest, and finally we chose a quest because we felt that it would encourage more interaction between the students from different IR courses, and our goal is to unite IR students, and this event will take place on October 30th. This week I also had one student come to the office hours to ask questions about the second quiz, and I tried to explain in a clear and simple way. I hope that she understood. And after the quiz, some students came to me and asked questions about the quiz. Also, they shared about the questions that they got during the quiz. And to be honest, I can say that I really feel closer to the students now compared to the weeks before, and I really like that. As a small but important lesson came during one of the activities. I noticed at the very last minute that one group hadn't understood the task at all and didn't write anything on the paper. And I was so surprised because all groups seemed to be doing so well, so I assumed everyone understood the instructions. And when I realized the situation, I quickly explained everything in detail, but I learned a very valuable lesson. Even if most groups are active, I should personally check each group carefully to make sure everyone understood the task. And also I noticed that some groups say that they understood, but later ask for help quietly. So this made me realize the importance of the communication and the follow-up. For next week I will already prepare several things. We're going to have extra sessions with 3 groups, around 80 students in total, and I prepared an email in 3 languages to inform those who scored less than 30% on the first quiz. And in these sessions I will explain the quiz questions and help them improve their understanding. We are also going to have a Model UN simulation game. I divided students into groups based on their quiz scores and participation points, trying to group students with similar performance levels because they tend to work more effectively that way. And I also prepared a brief information about the case so they can understand it better. And I also plan to analyze how these groupings affect their performance. Overall, this week was really busy and meaningful for me, as I said in the beginning of the video, from video editing and event planning to teaching and problem solving in real time. But it also showed me how much I've grown in terms of communication, responsibility and organization. And I hope that I'll keep improving and contributing next week also. So thank you for listening.